Ear candy mornings with the lovely Renata Romay.
She my alarm clock. My breakfast in bed.
Hip Hop Nation.
Hip Hop Nation. Hip Hop hits. Period.
And then you want to go out there and start some hip hop beef. What you know? Do you know what I'm talking about? With the boy, what's his name? Eminem. Eminem, you know what I'm talking about. Nick, why you messing with him for, man? Ain't he the number one great rapper out there right now doing it? You gonna go try to beef with him. Oh, and you lost, too. Because he said some old just nasty, just disrespectful, slanderous stuff about your wife, boy. And what you do? You gonna go on some damn Twitter. And what's a Twitter? I got a 9mm. You just tell me where to show up. Tweet this heat.
Too funny. He's here. Mr. Showbiz, Nick Cannon. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
You're looking like Mr. Showbiz, Mr. Dapper Don. Like, did you get dressed up for this?
Well, this is how we step outside every day. So, but yes, I'll give you that.
He has on the steppers, folks. Now, this is how you dress when you're grown and making money.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday I had on, my Jordans and, the hoodie. Yeah. But today, when you get out there and you got to go get that money, you got to look like money.
See, but that's one of the great things about you. I feel like we have watched you transform from like this weird, funny teenage kid.
I'm still that dude.
But you're a boss now, though.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
And I kind of feel like you're just like enjoying it.
Oh, yeah. I probably enjoy it more than most,
to
be honest. Just because, like you said, I've been doing this for so long. And being a kid who just wanted to be an entertainer, who loved hip-hop, who loved comedy, and to be able to do all the things that I have done in the industry, it's a blessing. So, I don't take any of it for granted.
I feel like you do everything. Like, when do you sleep? Do you live on planes?
I do. I sleep on planes. I mean, honestly, probably when I'll be doing, promotion all day today and then hop right back on a bird and go to L.A.
Wow.
Work. I got, of course, my Teen Nick Halo Awards this weekend.
Right.
Shooting a music video and my comedy special airs all in one weekend.
Exactly.
Then I'll be back here on Monday, to make sure
to
promote
the other stuff.
Well, the family, you know what I mean? I can never stay away from my family.
So you guys are here in New York?
Yeah, we live in New York.
Oh.
And we live in New York and LA, but we never try to be away from each other more than 5 days.
Right. That's cool. Now, I opened with that clip because Mr. Showbiz was just so hilarious. Like, did you expect it to be Showtime's highest rated special when it aired?
I didn't. I just wanted to do a comedy special, and I had so much to say at the time. I mean, that was a lot of time, like, the whole beef with Eminem to...
Yeah.
Even just being getting married to Mariah, all of that stuff. So,
why she marry him for?
Exactly. So I just wanted the opportunity to show people that side of me, and I feel like that was part of my growing as well. And this is this new special is kind of like that next stage, so.
Which is this Saturday on Showtime.
Nick Cannon. Yeah,
well, you can say the real word.
I can say it here?
Of course.
It's called Fuck Nick Cannon.
That's kind of harsh,
It is harsh. It started from my man Dave Chappelle from his show. He used to do a skit about, like, the people he thought was taking his money or taking his spots in his career. And he was on the phone talking to his agent. He's like, Nick Cannon, who's Nick Cannon? His son was like, Nick Cannon's hilarious. He was like, well, fuck Nick Cannon.
Yes. Now
from there, it just took off.
You're promoting a song to go along with the
I had to get out there and drop bars on him. You know what I mean?
Well, you dropped a lot of bars and you sang a lot, addressing haters and all of that. We'll come back. It's Mr. Showbiz on here, 744 Hip Hop Nation. You feel like dropping bars?
Bars are always can get dropped. If you want me to go in, I could go in.
I'm saying it. You have the floor, baby.
Is this instrumental?
It's about to end in a little bit, so you may gotta do acapella style.
Acapella. Yo, dudes in this game underestimate me. Wonder why these down straight wanna date me. Basically, I walk around here like I'm 8 feet. Sell jokes, tell movies, and I make beats. The beat went off, and I'ma keep going into this Kendrick shit because y'all not knowing. Please don't kill my vibe. Like the tribe, I'm on a quest. You want to get this best dress.
Oh.
On my guest list, I keep chicks impressed. Nova Fest, we gonna keep rhyming till the beat drop and wait until the bars come in. Nick Cannon on the mic. I'm starving and I'm coming to eat your food. It's all good, never rude. We in the hood, hip hop nation, and we keeps it crude. When the beat gonna drop? My goodness, this is like one of them.
Yeah,
we'll leave it alone.
It's Nick Cannon, Air Candy Mornings, Hip Hop Nation. He got bars, folks. No, I think
that's where I could have started rhyming right there. That's where it would have took off.
I kind of messed you up.
Nah, it wasn't your fault. It's just Kendrick. Kendrick is a beast. You should never try to rap over a Kendrick beat because he's a monster right now.
He is. He's doing his thing right now.
Yeah.
Now your comedy special, F. Nick Cannon, this Saturday on Showtime. You raised the bar so high the first time around with Mr. Showbiz.
Yeah.
That was your first time doing comedy, stand-up comedy.
That was my first time doing a special. People didn't know I've been doing that's how I started. I started
like at nightclubs and stuff.
Yeah, like I was a regular at the Comedy Store and the Improv at like 15 years old, and before anybody knew me. I mean, that's even what opened the door for me, even with stuff like Nickelodeon and writing TV shows. I was a stand-up first.
Well, this time the world is watching, though. So it's a little different.
That was crazy.
The pressure's on.
But that's what I've always dreamed of doing. I mean, movies, music, all that stuff aside, it was about doing a stand-up special. And the fact that I'm on my second one right now. Is just
so what you talking about in this one? What can we expect?
Oh, this one it's everything. I just kind of went even like Mr. Showbiz was kind of like, all right, let me just kind of test the waters and let everybody know I'm here and happy-go-lucky. This one is kind of a little more in your face and unapologetic. It's called Fuck Nick Cannon.
Exactly, exactly. And I'm feeling it because it's like you're such in this confident, grown man space. How did you get there? Because, a lot of people have always, been critical of you.
Yeah.
You even addressed the haters in the song F. Nick Cannon.
Yeah. You know what it is? I'm going to be 100 right now. I wouldn't be where I am right now if it wasn't for my haters. I know that sounds like very cliche and, you always say thank the haters. And honestly, I'm built in a way that when someone says I can't do something or shouldn't be doing something, that makes me work 10 times harder to make sure I can do that. So I'm the type of person that I'll go online and look for haters right before I go to the gym.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because that's real motivation right there. I use all of that as fuel. And it's just real. It's like I love where I am in my career and in the space that I'm in my life. And it's just because it's like, I'm doing everything people said I could never do.
Right.
And I call myself like an uninvited guest. Cause I was never one of those dudes people was rooting for, then, it's just like, I'm killing everybody else that they were rooting
silently.
for.
It's like you're a silent killer.
Yeah.
It's like now they have no other choice but to pay attention to Nick Cannon.
Exactly. So it's one of those things where I love everything that I do and, everything that comes with it because it's all a challenge and you want to challenge yourself throughout life.
Let's play some music, come back. I want to know about the Halo Awards.
Yeah.
You got the album that's coming.
Yes.
It's Nick Cannon. See, when you become a boss, you can do things
when you feel like it.
When you feel like it, exactly. It's Nick Cannon. I'm Renata Romaine. He's having breakfast with us.
Yeah.
Check him this Saturday on Showtime, F. Nick Cannon.
Yeah.
As well as on Sunday, the 5th annual Halo Awards. Now, one of the great things about you that I love is that you have built a brand on being the good guy. Which is not always the popular thing, though.
Yeah.
Being the positive guy, responsible.
Absolutely. But it's interesting, too, because when you think about, like, how I can go from, Saturday, it's Fuck Nick Cannon.
Right.
And then Sunday, it's the Teen Nick Halo Awards, all about helping and leading others.
Right.
But ultimately, my core is I come from a place of being positive. And I truly believe too much is given, much is required. And you got to be responsible. I never say I'm a role model because a role is something that you play. But I'm a real model in the sense of where I just want to be real. And one of the things that is truly important to me is youth and youth empowerment. And, being the chairman at Teen Nick and kind of being over there running things since 2008, I wanted to establish something for the millennials and this young generation that's all about putting forward and doing good and really being agents of change and making the world a better place. And that's what the Teen Halo Awards are all about.
Now, it's funny that you say that because I feel like in this environment, especially with the kids today, there's a lot of the opposite that they see and think that that's the cool thing, the cool way to be, you know, the negative stuff, being a thug, you know, shoot 'em up, bang, bang in the street, you know, and that's what many of them aspire to. So how can a young person feel okay in their own skin and know that it's cool to be different? It's cool to be positive. That's actually, you know, the best way.
Yeah, you know what it is? I mean, you live and you learn. It's as you get older. I mean, because I was the same way. I thought
wanted to be a gangster rapper.
Yeah, all of that. I wanted to be. So I get it when it's more about being who you are. And there's nobody cooler in the room than the person that's comfortable with being themselves. Yeah. You know, and like, so if that's who you are, great. But if that's not who you are, then, you know, that kind of comes off as a little corny. So I've learned that, you know, quite a bit. Like, I'd rather embrace who I am. And I mean, I get it. I get what's glamorized. I get why certain things are cool, but I just choose not to talk about it. And when you come from an environment that is tough and rough, it's cool to make it out. Right. You know what I mean? Like, so a lot of cats in my old neighborhood think like, yo, that dude did it. He got out and we still here. Right. So, you know, there's nothing like that. So, and then not only did I get out, then I go back and I try to bring others with me and give back to my community. And that's the coolest.
Now you're working on a new album.
Yeah. This
next April or something.
April 1st. We're coming out April Fool's Day. White people party music.
White people party music.
WPPM. We going in.
Now, folks are hard on you as a rapper. They poked fun at you at the BET Cypher.
And I killed them
You
all.
killed it. You did. You did. Now, do you think your brand of being the good guy, the positive guy, has worked against you when it comes to you as a rapper?
You know what? Because it's never. I still made more money than all the other cats.
Like, and that's what matters most.
I got all the chicks. So, I mean, what can they really say? They supposed to make fun of that. Nah, but I mean, when you think about it, like, you know, we going into like, what, our 6th season of Wildin' Out? And that comes from a place of, like, I feel like I kind of branded my own area of hip hop to where I was able to have fun with it. And that's what my new album is about. That's what we do on Wildin' Out. That's what, you know, we do on Real Husbands of Hollywood.
Right.
So
you still working with Corey Guns?
That's my fan for life. You know what I mean? So yeah, I always got Corey back. You know, Corey's on his own plane when he do whatever he want to do. He one of them dudes that's true to it, to where it's like he ain't really worried about selling records and all that. He just loved the craft, so he always gonna go.
Yeah, yeah. Now, did you and M squash the beef? I haven't seen any tweets recently.
I say we did. I mean,
did you get his album?
They won't let me on Shade 45. I did get his album, though.
Okay.
Yeah, I got that.
And there's so much, and I know you got to go. Are you wearing one of your ties that we can pick up?
I am. This is at Macy's right now.
Now, you know there were reports of racial profiling at Macy's and Barney's.
I heard about that. I mean, like I said, I'm white people. Yeah. I'm friendly with all of the white people. I'm friendly with all the black people. My favorite color is green.
They call you the black Ryan Seacrest.
He's the white Nick Cannon.
I like that. Mr. Showbiz. Well, Nick, congratulations to you on everything that you're doing. Take care of yourself, though, your health.
Absolutely. That's always first. Health and family.
Health and family, yes. Check for him this Saturday. Showtime.
Yes, it's going down.
Nick Cannon.
Yeah.
Sunday, the Halo Awards.
Turn up.
On Nickelodeon.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm talking about? With the boy, what's his name? Eminem. Eminem, you know what I'm talking about. Nick, why you messing with him for, man? Ain't he the #1 great rapper out there right now doing it? You gonna go try to beef with him. Oh, and you lost, too. Because he said some old just nasty, just disrespectful, slanderous stuff about your wife, boy. And what you do? You gonna go on some damn Twitter. And what's a Twitter? I got a 9mm. You just tell me where to show up. Tweet this heat.
Too funny. He's here. Mr. Showbiz.
Ear candy mornings with the lovely Renata Romaine.
She my alarm clock. My breakfast in bed.
Hip Hop Nation.
Hip Hop Nation. Hip Hop Hits. Period.
and then you want to go out there and start some hip hop beef. Would you know?
Nick Cannon, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
You're looking like Mr. Showbiz, Mr. Dapper Don. Like, did you get dressed up for this?
Well, this is how we step outside every day. So, but yes, I'll give you that.
He has on the steppers, folks. Now, this is how you dress when you're grown and making money.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday I had on, my Jordans and the hoodie,
Yeah.
but today, when you get out there and you gotta go get that money, you gotta look like money.
See, but that's one of the great things about you. I feel like we have watched you transform from like this weird, funny teenage kid